Yes! What's up, everybody? With Mario Maker 2 freshly announced and on the way in June, I figured it'd be nice to take a trip down memory lane. Now, I've played some hard as hell levels in the past, but there are 5 levels that I think are the absolute hardest I've ever played, and all of them are in previous episodes, but I figured I'd go through and to give a recap of each one and what made them hard, what made them just terrible or difficult or whatever they were, and let you watch them and enjoy my misery. So, enjoy. So the first level is incredibly annoying and trolly, and that was the intent. But before I get into the level, something I'm not too proud of is right about there. Oh, my finger can't quite point to it. Up in here, and then all that stuff underneath the chin and underneath the nose. Not too proud of that. Glad I got rid of that stuff. But we'll just move on and we'll watch the beginning here. So this was actually part of a stream where I specifically said, give me Dashie levels. Don't know what I was thinking. So people gave me Dashie levels. Some weren't so bad. And then there was this one. All right. So next one, Lost Subrosion submitted this one. Oh no, it's a Lewis level. This is a level with over 2,000 attempts, no clears, so I jumped right into editor. Oh my god, it's a 2300 one. This level here is gonna be hideous. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna start right in the editor. So yeah, basically I looked in the editor for about 30 minutes, figured it all out, figured out the right path because there were so many wrong paths. And finally, God damn it! I had just died on this is not a really stupid part. Stream. So this is gonna speed up and show just some stuff. And here we go. Yeah, this part here, just instant death is what is expected. You just gotta know exactly where to go. Of course, the classic Kaizo block, classic coaster going away where you think it's gonna go. Oh yeah, that's right. You have to have this mushroom here. Yeah, you can swear in chat. I mean, if it's appropriate. You know, I curse when it's appropriate. Okay, and you can go straight, but that would have been, if you went to the right, that would have just led you to a whole bunch of wrong ways to go, so then you have to go up here. And you have to take the damage boost, that's why you need the mushroom. Of course, the potobos that fly right down whenever you enter, so you have to be in the right spot. A lot of waiting here for the right time. Thanks. Then there's God damn. Thwomp right there. 2 times in a row. A couple times I rushed this part and I kept dying to the thwomp very stupidly. And there was one more thwomp there, of course, because why not? Sniper thwomps are hilarious. Okay, now this part here, I believe that was a boost circle in the question block, but you need this mushroom, or at least it's very helpful. You go around here, there's the key up there, which you would have to know, and of course, pick a door. Let me go through here. This part here, incredibly tedious. Incredibly tedious. I even speeded up here in this video because it's like you're just sitting here going through each one waiting for the perfect time with the Podobo and the Muncher. I would get impatient sometimes. I did die a few times in this part just because of my impatience, but finally I just took my time. Although there is a semi-tight timer, as you can see. We're getting in the 60-second range. We're there. He gives you a flower. I mean, if he doesn't give you a flower, I don't know how he could have even beat this part. So 74, I don't know if you can tell. I don't know. I'm not sure what's resting heart rate, like 60? I felt the need. I don't know. Anyway, oh yeah, that's right. I've been on this for well over 2 hours. The timer up top is not correct. This part here, you got to do it just right. Just right, stand in there, just the right spot, at just the right time. And then when he comes, you have to jump it just this right way.
Yes, oh my god. Okay. 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 There, crap.
Yeah, the timing of these potobos and everything is... And then okay, this part was good.
Oh my god.
I rushed it, and so I started running, but then I got scared.
Okay.
And...
I'm safe. I just have to make sure I don't screw up where the fireball is.
It's like the only safe spot you could have stood right there. And of course, dramatic music. That cannonball came very close, clearly.
Oh my god, I did it! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god! Woo, baby! Oh
Ooh, I had to include chat
if
because
my internet goes out,
that was just, it was such a crazy feeling. And I do my heart rate, of course.
Dude, look at this.
And that was the hardest level number 5, where there's 4 more to go. This level is hard from the very beginning. First, we have the 3 skull coasters, where you basically have to get on them and jump at just the right time. Just the right time. Of course, you see, like, if you don't do it, then you die. This part here was easily half of my deaths. Just the right time, just the right time. Then again here you got to jump immediately, or at least sort of immediately, to the next coaster. The bottom coaster, of course, don't need any more. Then you got to get to this note block, straighten out, you know, make sure you're just right. Let's get there. Got some jumps up here, and immediately the coaster, you got some precise jumps here. The first 2 aren't too bad. This next one gets tough. Oh man, then you got to jump over here. Then you got to jump over there, and then a tiny little hop. This here is just skipping a little bit of a little time, that one conveyor, jumping over there. It's basically set up to jump. As soon as you jump from the edge of that conveyor, you're going to make it onto this block here. I jumped across here. There you go there. At this point, I've done this so much that I'm pretty much kind of doing the easy parts quickly, but then this part here, donuts are not nearly as nice as blocks. See, if you stand between a spike on the left and a block on the right, the spike actually won't hurt you. With donuts, not the same. So then we're going down here, go down there. This part here, I died so many times. This part here, you're just like trying to position yourself just right to get over. Again, just the even harder jump, just trying to get that just right. I'm just like tapping jump and just to try to time the jump. Quick. And here's the last couple of hops. These aren't really too bad at all. Then you got to be prepared for the big jump. And here we go. You got this going. Now, of course, the baby Bowser, but focus and...
Oh my god! Yes! Yes!
That response is not fake at all.
Oh my god.
Completely real. Totally accurate. I couldn't believe it. It felt amazing.
Yes.
It's not even as hard as DTFP level, but it's incredibly hard. What an accomplishment it was to finish. So this level starts off hard from the beginning. There's Kaizo block and the first block here, so you got to get to the far right, then go up it. The second part here with the mole, you basically have to time it just right and then rapidly tap jump right, just barely make it. Magic Koopa Par really isn't too bad. I did this first part so much that I actually just got kind of auto-added at some point. This part here, you know, not too bad once you get it straight there. This part here is very tough. Basically have to swim as fast as you can. Gotta go through them. A little bit of luck, but then you have to make sure you dodge these guys, just in time, and then swoop down just in time. Then you have this part. You're basically waiting for the gap. There's a small gap in there. Okay, then you have this. I actually died here a couple times by rushing. So stupid. This part here is, I think, just as hard. You just gotta get it just right. Right? Yeah, right at the right spot. There's even a small time where you saw the fish eye actually clipped Mario, but thankfully the hitbox is slightly forgiving. This part here took me so long to figure out how to do. I really got lucky here. I figured I do this, and then I grab him. That allows me to swim fast. Because then you got to get that coin so that you can get that one. And then the muncher drops. I can't tell you how many times I failed at this. There were so many times I failed on this. Even here, I almost died a couple times. Also, right up the top of this next part here, there's a hidden block. So now, I didn't even mean for that to happen with the Goomba. But if I was to swim up and hold right to the far right wall, you'd hit a block and you're stuck. So I intentionally went up to the far left, got down there, got into the first checkpoint. Easily over an hour to get there. So here is the full official run. This first part here, the thwomp part, I died so many times. You have to get this just right, or else the thwomp before you will go up, or you'll hit the one next to you. This has to be pretty quick. Gotta kick it and then swim quickly to pick up the mushroom, so that you can damage boost. And then you have to swim quickly there. Just thinking back, just to like how long it took me to get through here. Tight little swimming here. Fortunately, the muncher hitboxes are forgiving, but that still is not easy. Going under is not too bad. Pretty straightforward. This cannon part here, you have to time it just right. You'll see why. Well, I didn't realize that I died here. So let me get to the part where I don't die. Alright, here we are. So this is so we go through here quickly, and then you have to beat a thwomp who's coming down. Ooh. So this next part here is the door before the checkpoint, but you have to time it just right. Just made it. And I believe there's a fish that comes down there, so you have to wait. Then you get the final checkpoint. Then you have the last room. So the last room here is a little bit of a maze with a whole bunch of P-switches and obviously hidden blocks to kind of troll you, so you never know exactly where to go until you finally find all the hidden blocks. So I knew Barb wouldn't soft lock you, so even if there was a hidden block in this section once you hit the P-switch, I knew that fish down below would kill me. And sure enough, there was a hidden block, but the fish is there to make sure you don't get soft locked. So Barb has some brutally hard levels, but at least he won't soft lock you. So finally, after you've gotten the P-switch, there's finally only one that you can get and escape with. You go through, you're swimming around, and up here top left is the only way that you can go, so you gotta go there, trip the P-switch, and then just swim. This timer isn't really tight. Then you have this part here, almost a repeat of the part before checkpoint 2, where you gotta time it just right. Right before, you gotta kind of start walking and swim right as he's going up at just the right time. Okay, So here is where I need to clarify something. So this is in the editor, obviously, as you can see here. Here's the reason why. I did not fake my clear. I absolutely have cleared this level. I am on the clear list. There's no doubt about that. The thing is that when I finished checkpoint 2, as soon as I died the first time, I turned off my recording device and then reset it because it had like 2 hours of footage on it, and then I forgot to turn it back on before, and then I finished the level. So what you see in the video, which is explained in the video description, is that I'm actually playing it in the editor technically and basically replaying exactly what happened, except that it's in the editor. I know it seems fake. I don't care if anybody thinks it's fake. Look at the bookmark site yourself. I'm on there. It's cleared. It's just that I had to do this in order to finish the video. So, P-Break. P-Break was the original hardest level in Mario Maker. It came out only a few days after Mario Maker was released. Panga took about 9 hours, just under 9 hours to upload it. And it's got 4 complicated tricks, basically. 4 little sections, four sections of a bunch of Kaizo tricks. And you get them all 4 in a row and you get the win. It's just quite hard, little janky, and so essentially it starts off, you got a shell jump, that's hard. This part here though, you gotta grab this, you have to grab the shell, spit the shell, hop off Yoshi, and then P-switch jump up here. Then you're getting up here, it killed the muncher, the POW killed the muncher, you're getting on this platform, there's a shell that's falling from a track up top. You have to kick the side of the shell. So you have to let go of run because you don't want to grab it, and you don't want to go under it to put it on. Very, very, very precise. And you have to shell jump off of it. Now this next section here is cheese. This was not intended by Panga when he first made it. You'll see because there's a spring jump at the very end that I do, but I very, very quickly equip the shell, kick it, do everything in this way, get the shell jump. Don't need that. Basically, do a shell jump and barely make it. Now, it is cheese, but it certainly isn't easy to pull off. Certainly took quite a few tries. The third part here, this took me quite a few attempts as well. You have to be almost perfect. Essentially, this P-switch is falling at a constant rate. You have to jump at the exact right time and do the trick that you're about to see. Yeah, that trick is not easy to do. I practiced all these tricks in the editor for multiple hours. That one right there, very hard to do. Last trick is actually not hard by itself, but it's usually hard because you've done 3 really, really hard sections before it. So usually you just buckle under pressure. So I'm excited about that. This is my first try on here. So I know what to do, it's just a matter of doing it. Oh my god! When that happened, what you're about to see is genuine 100%, like 100% genuine reaction for me beating P-Break. You. Yeah. Yeah. Yes! 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 Yeah! I was so excited, clearly. It felt amazing. Like I know for a fact, obviously, I don't need anybody in the comments telling me that P-Break isn't the hardest level anymore and that there are hundreds of levels that are harder. I'm aware of that. But this is just a classic level because it was the original hardest level, and so it just felt great to finish. To be a level that when I first started Mario Maker, I never thought I'd be able to complete. To be able to complete it just felt absolutely amazing. Alright, so I'm going to play this at half speed because there's so much that goes on in this level, and then I'll play it at full speed so you can see it afterwards. But first we'll walk you through it. Start off with a spring, you can pick up the POW, Got to throw the pallet just the right time because you need to hit both of those munchers. Then you got to pick up this spring. You throw the spring, and you'll see there's a shelmet down there. Now, you can't pick up the shelmet. What you're going to have to do is you're going to have to do a spin jump immediately to kick the shelmet. And this spring that you threw is going to bounce off that corner spike that you can't see right here. And you see here, you're going to re-grab the spring as you're flying down. The spiky shelmet's coming down in the lava. It just landed, so you can bounce off of it. You got to throw the spring at just the right time. This whole level, everything has to be thrown at the exact right time. Throw the spring at just the right time. Pick up the P-switch. Throw it to stop the thwomp. And then this is old physics where if you land on a spring in the lava, it's treated like a platform. It won't spring you off. So it's basically a platform right now in the lava. So I'd go here, I just jump over here. Now this jump here has to be absolutely perfect. I did this for like 6 hours. So the jump that you see here it has to be right there. It can't be edge jump. It can't be before or later or whatever. So you do the spin jump. Got to hit him just right. Now here is where you have to let go of run. Up until this point, off the dry bones, you're holding run. You have to let go of run because you have to kick this, and that's got to go just right. Then you rebounce off of it. Do that again. And also, while this is going on, you have to hold jump at the top and you have to let go of jump so that you're dropping a little bit earlier than normal. If you hold jump through this part, you will not make it. You will die. Guaranteed 100%. You will die. You have to hold jump, then let go jump. Basically on the shoulder is what you have to do. So, you get that. Then essentially you get this shell that you just kicked. It's going to do the same thing. Basically, you're letting go of jump to drop down further. Shell jump off of that. And then you're going up here, kicking that one. Again, just every single jump has to be absolutely perfectly timed. You're kicking this one, then you're letting go again for another shell hop. Hit the POW, of course, kill the muncher, and then you got another one doing here, and then you have to clip the piranha, and you have to land here quick enough. So there were a lot of times that I was holding jump for too long, and I would land right in front of the P-switch, and it stops you. You need to be running at full speed, so you have to land early, so you have to let go of jump early. So you're running full speed, you have to throw these P-switches at just the right time so that it stops the thwomps. One more to throw upward, can't throw forward. Then you jump, got one more P-switch, you have to throw this at just the right time to stop him, then you have a shell. This part here is absurd. So you basically are doing an off-screen shell jump first, so you jump up in the air. Now I'm letting go at the right time, but you can't see yourself. So obviously you're just hoping you let go at the right time. So you do that, and then you have all these flying pals you have to grab and throw. All of them. So I've kicked the shell, I'm picking up each pal, picking them up, throwing them immediately. And in real time, you're rapid firing. It's just so happening so fast. You see all these pals. Like, look, every one of these pals are important because every single one of the pals are killing the correct munchers. And then the very last one kills. Well, actually, the very last one has not been hit yet, and you bounce off the shell and you pick up the very last one. Well, I'm sorry, I said that wrong. That was actually incorrect. There's actually a couple of different ways that this can happen depending on the pals, the way they hit. But essentially, the top muncher might die or it might not, but I made it through the little gap. Then you got one more jump to do. Now, I took some time to just wait because I had been playing this for 6 hours. I had already told myself this would be the very last attempt that I would do. I had already recorded myself saying, sorry guys, I can't finish it. So I really wanted to take my time to do this. So here it is. Here's the moment of truth. I took some time to just rest, get my fingers, ready and all that good stuff. And basically you have to run. So I think I'm going to you set yourself up. Now you could do this all in one motion as soon as you land and run, but I did that a few times and failed. So I'm setting up. This is going to be my last try that I do. I'm trying to get near the very, very edge without dying, without hitting the munchers. That would be the worst death, hitting a muncher right here. So, full speed run. at the POW, hit the POW, and just, you gotta make it underneath the muncher. And I made it. And I just lost my shit. I lost it. Could not believe it. So yeah, now let's watch it in full speed and you'll get to see how it looked in real time. I'm getting chills just watching. Like, seriously, my heart is pounding so hard right now. Like, I'm just like, okay, take your time. Just take your time. I think I even get up at some point. Yeah, I even get up and walk away because I'm just like, I gotta just like, you know, gotta harness myself, harness the chi, whatever you want to call it. Get ready. All right, I've come back, unpaused. I know what to do. I just gotta do it. Deep breath. Oh my fucking god! Oh, oh my god! Oh my god! Tell me I recorded that, please. Oh my god! I had to make sure it was recording because of the previous, like when I told you about the previous Barb level, I didn't want to have beat it and then it not record. Oh my god! Oh my god! It felt great to finish it. Oh my god. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was great to take a trip down a memory lane a little bit. Super looking forward to Super Mario Maker 2. I know there's going to be a lot more insane hard levels, but these levels were all great to do, great to finish. A real sense of accomplishment. A lot of hours spent, maybe too many hours spent, but really glad to get them all done. So if you liked the video, definitely leave a like. I would really appreciate that. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see future videos. And I'll see you guys next time.